This is Village Kids, a podcast hosted by me, Erin.
I'm Annika.
Julia.
And Marga.
Today, we're finally talking about who are these girls?
Who are we?
Who wants to go first?
Marga.
Yeah, oh my god. I'm Marga and I am 23. I live in Manila and so far I've started work and abruptly graduated a few months back. So still trying to figure things out, I think. How about Julia? How are you?
Okay, so I'm Julia. I'm currently living in Davao City. Graduated 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, I graduated 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yes.
I'm the same age as Marga. I think we're all 23. Yeah, right
Yeah,
now we're all
At this
23.
point, yeah.
Yeah. What else? I went to UANP in Manila. What was my course? Oh my gosh.
Entrepreneurial management,
I'm
right?
so sorry. I took entrepreneurial management. That was my major for college. Yeah, that's
You know
it.
what? I didn't know what your course was.
What?
Whole time.
What?
I just know
What?
That's so funny.
This is why we're making this podcast.
How could you
I
not
just-
know?
I just knew you were in business.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now you know.
We're already
learning as
learning
they
so
are
much
too.
about each other. 3
Okay.
minutes in.
Who's next?
Annika?
And I'm Annika. Like Julia, I also forget what my major is, even though I just graduated. So I live in Vancouver, and I took my undergrad and my master's here. My undergrad was in integrated sciences, so that's sort of like a DIY science degree. And I did physiology, immunology, and behavioral neuroscience. And then I took my
Damn!
master's in
Big
management.
words.
I know, that's why I
Damn!
forget.
Smart.
So many words. But yeah. What else? I'm also 23. I've known all of these girls since
Birth.
before I was 7. Margot birth,
Birth.
Julia 4, and Erin
Cousins.
5, I think 6. Yeah, insane. So we all go way, way, way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
God.
Erin,
What
I
about
think
you,
it's your
Erin? Who are
turn.
you?
Oh,
Who are
okay.
you?
Who am I? Who is Erin?
Who is she? Do we
So-
know her?
I'm Erin. Hi. I'm currently in Davao City. I just came home earlier this year. I graduated last year from UP. My course was Business Administration and
Cum
Accounting.
laude.
I forget that. I do. Girls. Oh my god.
And yeah, so I graduated last year in June. And then after that, I studied for the boards and I took the boards. I became a certified public accountant. And then I started working for a private corporation in November. So, yep,
She's
that's
been
me.
hustling.
Trying. So I guess from here, let's start talking about how we came to be friends. I guess the common denominator would probably be Annika.
Annika.
Like I said, we all go so way back that you guys being in my life is just so natural that I don't really remember the exact moments meeting all of you.
I remember meeting Erin for the first time.
That's
I think that's what we all remember.
yeah.
Like
Like
you guys
that.
meeting Erin, I mean.
Because I was
Yeah.
the last one to join this little group.
This was like the grade
Was it
2
even a
birthday
little
party.
group? Grade 1.
No.
Grade 1
I
birthday
don't
party.
Is it a grade 1?
Grade
Yeah.
1.
I don't remember that. I remember a different story.
What?
Oh,
okay,
what? Okay,
wait,
this
hold
is good.
up.
This is good.
Okay.
Let's clear things up. So Annika and Marga know each other from birth because they're
From birth.
cousins.
Marga's born a month before me, so she was already
Yeah.
waiting for me at the hospital.
No, you
Like,
were
there
you
are
were
pics. There are pics.
Yeah, you were in the belly of your mom, and your mom was looking at, when us I first like came into this world, like I was like in one of those hospital whatever, and then your mom was like looking at me, and I think you were looking at Julie.
She jumped.
Remember that moment?
Oh yeah.
You were 1 month
Kicked her
old.
mom's belly
I'm like,
then.
come join the party.
Yeah. So yeah, since birth for you and me, and we went to the same school, and I think that's where like Julia came in too. Like nursery, we were all nursery.
No,
when
we
were
went to
4
play
years
Play
old,
school,
we were all
guys.
school.
Oh my
There's
gosh!
a photo
But I
of
don't.
all of us, right?
But I don't remember Julia from play school.
Well, we
What?
were so young.
Annika, the
Do you
post
remember?
the post you uploaded for my
Yes,
graduation
yeah.
was in play school.
I know I have so many pictures of us in play school, but I don't have any memories of like
I
us
think
talking.
let's be clear. Our parents are friends. That's
Yes.
why we became friends.
So this is how I remember it. Like
Okay.
my first memory of you was meeting you the day before, like I guess big school would be like nursery or jump
Yeah,
from play school
yeah.
to nursery. And then your house is so near mine,
Yeah.
and you had a party the day before.
Why?
Before we were, I don't know, but my parents
Okay.
just brought me and they introduced me as like, oh, you're both in nursery orange. What were we?
I have
I
no
don't
idea.
remember.
Nursery was
Dude,
letters.
it's letters pala. Nursery C.
C. Sorry,
I think,
Wait,
yeah, C.
Miss. I don't Ramos, Miss.
I have no idea.
I just remember Kinder.
She was great though. I just don't remember her name. Kinder was hell. Let's not remember that.
Oh, Kinder
But
was
yeah.
when I met Annika. Kinder Blue.
No.
No, we were
Crap,
Kinder
girl.
Red. It was me, Julia, and Annika.
Oh.
Yeah,
we were
oh my gosh,
we were
Kinder
classmates
Red.
from nursery to kinder. Me, Julia, Marga.
Oh, okay. So prep
For
was
some
when
reason.
prep green.
Prep green, you and me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were we prep
Like, what are
yellow
the
marks
odds?
or no?
No.
Were you yellow?
No, you were like yellow or brown.
I was yellow. Yeah.
There were 3 classrooms and we were all in separate ones.
Yeah.
We were all morning class. Do you remember that?
Morning class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
God, that's
So,
funny.
what do you remember meeting me, Nick? How do you remember
That
it?
night.
Oh, that day. Yeah,
Like,
sorry,
before.
I forgot. The
And-
party.
But I don't remember what I said or what, but
Same.
I guess like nursery or going to this new school that's so unfamiliar.
Mhm.
Like it was nice to already have familiar faces
Yeah.
from the get-go. We were all seated next to each other. These are my memories.
In the classroom?
Nursery.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and like the little tables.
Yeah.
Do you remember meeting Marga in nursery? Like, what's your memory of meeting Marga?
I have no idea. I have no memory.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember you before Kinder. I have
Oh,
very faint
Dude,
memories.
you know,
of
like my
Kinder.
first memory of Marga is us playing in the park and we just had to tag each other and then Marga wouldn't want to be the it. That's my first memory of Marga. I swear.
exposed.
Yeah, it's like always me or Annika na lang.
That sounds like Marga.
Right? So we'd interchange
so
me and Annika.
tamad.
Like if it was your turn, you just like walk and like emote because you didn't want to. So it would be me or Annika. That's so funny. So that's my first memory of Marga. Yeah.
Oh my god. Was that Kinder? Was that it?
I think Kinder. Yeah.
I remember field trips to like Malagos or
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Croc Park.
yeah,
Oh my
Croc
gosh,
Park
yeah.
too. I think that was really interesting. I think that's when we started seeing that like family friends thing, and how, because when you'd go on field trips, you'd actually be going with like your parent, or
Yeah.
for me
Oh,
it was my
yeah.
brother.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I think we all had like those weird guest outfits. Like, those like with those
Or
jean
ginger snap
pants with those
pants.
decorated flowers on
Yeah.
it. And those bucket
Yes.
hats.
You guys have to bring
Yeah.
up those pictures.
Yeah,
I
I
want
okay.
to see
wanna right
those.
now.
I think I have them.
I want to
I
see
Okay.
those.
definitely have a
Do
lot
you
of ones from
remember?
preschool.
Yeah, okay, send us that. Do you guys remember how you met Erin then? Because meeting Annika and Mark is super blurred now.
Oh, I
Yeah, because it's
remember.
so
It's
far
Erin's
back.
birthday party.
Yeah.
I wrote a book about it.
Cause like, oh
Oh,
yeah,
You
guys,
wrote
it's
a book?
binded and
Yeah,
it's
it
almost
was.
gonna be published.
Oh my gosh.
it's illustrated by Reg.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, cute.
Marga gave it to
At
me as
Regina
like
Jang.
a yeah. Marga gave it to me as a gift for like a retreat letter, but it was like a
Oh,
whole
that
book.
book. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay.
Yeah. So actually, I think the reason why you guys were there was because in prep, I was classmates with Annika, and like she was one of my like bestest friends from that time. And
Mm-hmm.
so, oh yeah, we were really close because we used to always play with each other because we live in the same neighborhood. So
I think
like
Nana Vanji hooked us up.
Nano Banji.
Like she
Yeah.
must have been the common denominator there. Because how would I have known that we lived in the same village? Like,
Huh.
or
Or
I
you
don't.
met at the playground.
Yeah. Oh.
Our meet cute.
Yeah.
Are you my classmate? I've
From
seen you
Green?
before. But yeah, we used to go to each other's houses like so often. Every Saturday, I'd call up her landline. I still remember. What was it? 234 2432.
2432. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I'd call you up and I'd be like, "Hey Annika, are you home? Do you want to play today? Come to my house at 1 or like
okay. I think that's
3
what
after
happened.
nap time."
That's what happened. That's how I met you, Air. I called up
No.
Annika. No, this is my earliest memory of meeting you. This was our meet cute. Because I called up Ann
Oh my god.
and asked her if she wanted to play in my house. And she's like, yeah, sure. And then when I opened the gate, Annika went in, and then I see this Chinese kid, like this other Chinese girl. And I'm like, who's this? Annika? Who is this?
So I
She's
just
just like
Turns
invited
around,
myself.
goes back home.
She's like smiling now with her ponytail. And I'm like, who's this? Like nudging Annika, like, who's this? Oh, this is Erin. She didn't even bother. She's like went in. Erin just waiting to be introduced on the other side. And I was like, oh, Annika was like, oh, this is Erin. This is my friend. I was like, oh, okay, come in. I guess.
My friend. I just met her.
I swear that's the first time I met you.
I think
This
like
is
for
the
everyone's
first
context
time.
also, you guys lived like so near
In
each
this,
other.
yeah, we
That's
were
why
in
it
the
was so
same
easy.
neighborhood.
Yeah. Like literally you guys had so
Around the
like
corner.
Yeah,
our
literally,
chances of meeting
Annika's
each
house
other were
was like
so
3 houses down
just
from my house.
yeah, and this was way before like social media and everything. So
Yeah.
we really were forced to go out, like bike and do all of those different
Oh
things.
my gosh.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing this story though, Julia.
I saved it for this podcast, Erin. There was a reason.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, was that at the apartment?
No, no,
Or
no.
at
It was
our
in
other place na.
no, it was in my house.
Oh, I brought
get-
Erin.
Yeah, you brought
Oh my
Erin to
gosh,
my
the
house. So I
nerve.
was like,
I didn't understand it to be that way.
no, maybe
That
because
does
he
seem like
assumed
something I would do.
you assumed that we knew each other.
I brought you and Margaret to Erin's party.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We
Birthday
crashed her
party.
birthday.
This is the official meeting story.
Yeah,
Annika
Who the
just
heck
brought
does
us in.
that?
Like, oh,
I
by the way, I
remember.
brought these people to your 8th, 7th
No,
birthday.
I clearly remember this. Annika called me up on the landline. She was like, "Hey, Erin, you know how you're having a birthday party, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're coming, right?" And she was like, "Yeah, is it okay if I bring 2 other friends, Marga and Julia? They're really nice." And I was like, "Okay, sure."
I don't remember your birthday party. What?
You
That's
don't?
so funny.
I feel like that party was dramatic. Was
It
it?
was.
Why?
Because
Was it?
from my recollection, Aaron only you had just moved to Ateneo,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
So we used to go to the same school, Stella Maris, in preschool, and then in
Yeah.
grade school, I moved to a different school. It's a Filipino Catholic school.
Mhm.
Stella is Chinese Catholic,
Yeah.
Filipino Chinese Catholic,
Mhm.
right?
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure, we can say that.
Sure, we can say that.
So funny.
So yeah. So in grade 1, I moved to a different school, so I met new people there too.
Mhm.
And then those new friends came to my party. You guys came to my party, and then drama went down.
No way. Spill the tea. What
Really?
happened?
Yeah, I remember it too.
I was
I
like,
don't remember this.
why is this
Yeah.
happening to me?
Why? What happened? Oh my gosh.
What? This is grade 1.
Yeah,
What drama
grade
could
1.
happen in grade 1?
I honestly don't remember what happened, but there were tears.
Yeah.
Tears.
Whose tears?
I don't remember either. I just remember someone cried, and then because someone cried, someone went home early. And then you guys were like, this was fun. I think we'll just go.
That's still us today.
Anti-drama.
This is so funny.
funny,
That's
I don't
so
remember.
like blocked out of my memory though. I
Same,
can't.
I don't remember that.
I distinctly remember meeting you guys though. Like you guys were sitting in a row on our smaller couch. And then Annika was like, hey, so this is Marga, my cousin, and this is Julia, our neighbor. I was like, oh.
I don't remember this.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe
What
you
a
introduced
social
me as your
butterfly.
neighbor, Annika, not your best friend. That's rude.
Your neighbor. Oh my goodness.
Annika with the history of inviting other friends.
I know what was wrong.
The master planner of it all.
Okay, from my recollection, Aaron, you had like 5 guests, like plus me,
Oh.
and here I was like bringing 2 people. Like, oh my gosh, Kahiya. Like, you probably had things prepared for like 5 or I don't know. But I was like, never mind that.
And from then on, they became best friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember like playing? I think Marga was the easiest one to crack and crack the egg.
Oh
Okay,
my
'cause
gosh.
Annika's place has a trampoline, and we'd meet there like every weekend.
Yeah.
How frequently
Right?
would we meet? It felt like did we ever have homework? Like,
In grade school,
life
I don't think so.
Life outside of school was really you guys for me.
Yeah, same.
That's true. I think like even when schools changed for us, like Erin mentioned earlier that she left Stella pretty early. And that's actually when we started meeting her.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I think that's just really interesting how like we ended up actually meeting each other against all odds of us moving away.
Yeah, and then Julia moved.
Yeah,
she
for a
went-
year.
She went to the States.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
supposed
Still
to move there
don't
with
know.
my family.
Because I was like far removed from you guys then. And then suddenly I was like, hey, Annika, where's Julia? Is she coming? She was like, she's in the States.
Oh my god, that moment.
I left your ass.
I was like, for vacation, right? She was like, no, she moved there. I was like, no,
Right, she
goodbye.
just like she pulled a Serena
Oh
Vanderwoodson
my
on
gosh.
us.
I didn't say goodbye to any of you.
Yeah, you did it.
Found out through.
Exactly, me too.
Yeah.
What?
We
Okay.
we found out that our best friend left. A random person in
A mutual
school.
friend naman.
Okay, mutual friend. Sorry, we have to bleep
Random
this
So
out.
funny.
person.
Okay. In my defense, she was my cousin. So that's why she knew about it. But if she wasn't, she didn't know. either.
This girl just disappeared.
I was like, bye. And then left. But at least I came
Yeah.
back, guys. After
Yeah,
a
and then
year.
you had like such a colorful like move and move and move, and I think you ended up meeting so many more people actually than
Yeah, I
any
went
one
to
of us.
like 3 different schools in the
Yeah,
same
you went to
city.
Colegio.
Yeah, I went to Colegio.
Yeah,
I
then
went to Davao
DCHS.
Christian. Yeah, Davao Christian after.
Oh.
Well
Stella,
traveled.
then school
Yes.
hopping.
And she's the first one to graduate among all of us, right?
In college?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
were the first one to graduate among all of us.
It's because I hated school all my life, guys.
She did.
She
I
wanted it over
remember.
it.
I can vouch.
She literally would call me on the first day of school, and she would like say, I don't think I'm gonna go to school today. Can you tell me whether the teacher is nice? You know, and I'm like, what? And she was always the person who had like those pre-signed like excuse slips.
Excuse letters, yeah.
From her mom.
I hated school ever since, guys. I'm so sorry.
Your mom was just so cool with it. It was so funny. I swear, I think those are like super cemented like memories of Julia. Like her getting picked up randomly.
Oh my
during
gosh,
the
yeah.
day.
There was once where I think the principal like took me out of class and I was kind of nervous. I was like, what's happening? And then I saw my mom, the entrance of the school, saying, oh, I was like, I'm just done with the day. I just wanted to pick you up. I didn't want to wait. I'm like,
Oh,
okay, fine with me. Thank you. That was
So
back
cool
in what
with
grade
it.
school? I think that was like
cool.
grade 1. I don't know. It was so funny talaga.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, time to play. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, random. What's the
What?
name of your dog again? The black Labrador.
Calvin.
Calvin.
No.
Oh my
Diego.
gosh.
No, Aaron is right. Diego. Did you say Diego?
No, it's Calvin.
The oldest one, the first one was Calvin.
It's Calvin.
Yeah.
The
The
one
nice
who
one.
like stunk, but had a good heart. Yeah, that was Calvin.
Yeah.
Diego, I was
Oh,
so
Hate
scared
Diego.
of Diego.
I
He
was
bit
scared of
Twix,
Diego.
huh?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Yeah, so
gosh.
now we've had 2 Labradors. Like just backstory. We've had 2 Labradors. Our first one was a brown one, named Calvin. Second one was Diego, our black one, who attacked mine and Aaron's dog.
What? Oh yeah,
But-
yeah.
Yeah,
Twix.
like you all know this, though, right?
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks before I left for Canada, I brought Twix, my like tiny Yorkie, to the beach. And then that's where he met our other dog, Diego, the Labrador, like for the first time. And he just like picked Twix up like
Oh,
a
yeah.
rag doll. Yeah.
By the
But Twix
neck,
is a
right?
yeah. And like just started throwing him around with his
Yeah,
mouth.
I think I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I
Crazy.
hate Diego. But yeah.
Valid reason.
2 weeks later, I was like, Twix was fine. 2 weeks later, I handed Twix to Aaron.
When was this? When did you move to Canada again?
I moved in 2011, April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What grade was that? Grade
First
Or-
year. End of
Is that first
So
year high
yeah,
school?
right
Yeah.
after
High
first
school.
year. And then I started grade 9 here, which is like the second year of high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's almost been 10 years.
Yeah. So I adopted Twix from you
Oh,
then.
shit.
Yes.
I completely did not realize that you've been in Canada for almost
For
10
10
years
years,
now.
yeah.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Almost
Oh
half
my
my
God.
life.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you
Crazy.
remember? Like, I think I remember telling you guys that we'd just be here for 3 years.
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
Citizenship.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
remember
I
that.
believed that too at the time. And then just like the years just passed, and you're just like, oh, wow, it's already 5. Wow, it's already 7. Like,
Wow.
She never came
Yeah.
back.
Wow, built the life here.
And
In
you
high
guys?
school, we
Yeah.
all went to different schools.
Yes.
Yeah, we
All
did.
four of us. No, but
I
Yeah.
mean, we all ended up leaving Stella at one point.
yeah.
Mhm.
None of us actually graduated from Stella.
None.
Nope.
Yeah, so we're a failed.
Yeah, it's not our alma, whatever
Yeah,
you
it's
call
not.
it.
We failed. We're not purely
Alma
Mauritian.
mater.
So in
Mauritian.
high school, Annika went to Richmond.
Yeah, so I live in Richmond. So in the high school was called Richmond Secondary School.
And
Yeah.
then Julia went to
Davao Christian
Colegio.
High School. What? For high school? No.
Oh, weren't you there for like 1 year?
I was there for a year because I
Grade
wasn't
6.
able, yeah, I wasn't able to get my grades or something from the States. So Stella wouldn't accept me. And then,
That's the reason?
yeah, dude, that's
What? I
why
had no idea.
my parents were so mad about that. Because, like, all of us went to Stella, like, my whole family went to Stella. And then just because of that small issue, like, there would be a delay, I think, of getting my grades or something. So they won't accept me. So I had to go, like, to a different school and tell them about my situation of what happened. And then only Colegio was the place, I think, that accepted me. That's why I went there.
Was this like
Oh.
start of the school year or?
Yeah, start of grade 6. And then in high school, I transferred to Davao Christian.
Okay, so that's what it was.
Yeah.
Already
Becomes
learning so
clear.
much.
So at this time, Annika was in Richmond, Margot was still in Stella, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I was
I
in
stayed
Davao
in Stella
Christian
till like third
third year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Margot's close. She was
Margot's
close.
close.
Nah, I was
Aaron
happy. I
was still in
spent that
Ateneo.
year with Aaron. In
Yeah.
Ateneo. Yeah. So different.
Ateneo in Davao is co-ed.
I mean, all schools in
Davao or co-ed.
Yeah, all schools in
Except
Davao.
Yeah.
for women's. Oh, are they co-ed?
No.
They're in.
No, it's still
Damn.
co-ed. Yeah.
That's ironic.
It's crazy. I know, right?
Do you guys know we were supposed to graduate high school in the same school again? Because Margaret
In
transferred.
Ateneo?
Okay. Yeah, because Margaret transferred to Ateneo for her last year in high school.
Mhm.
And I was supposed to transfer too because I wasn't happy in the school I was at.
Oh.
Let's just leave it at that. You didn't know?
Can you tell me more?
I knew because we talked, but then I think I don't
I
know. if
didn't
she-
know.
What? You didn't know that I was supposed to leave and join
Yeah.
Ateneo?
Wait. Suddenly, I think I remember.
Because Marga told me, oh, I'm transferring to Ateneo. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna transfer too. And so I took the test and everything. But like, I think it was my aunt who told my parents that, oh, I don't think you should move her. Because I think she was part of the so I think she was part of like the, I don't know what you call it. Something.
Alumni?
Yeah, or no, she was part of this like org or whatever high position in Davao Christian, and she was like, "Oh, I think she'd do much better here." For some reason, I don't know. So yeah, they didn't. At the end of the day, they didn't let me transfer.
What could have been?
I know.
Yeah, like how cool would that be?
Well, to be honest,
Ending-
like the whole system, I think that's something that was like such an eye opener to me.
Yeah.
It's just like I had no idea how different just learning in Ateneo would be like. It was pretty tough for me, huh? Like,
Yeah.
you know, switching from Stella. I'm sure Stella is, you know, a great school. It's just that for me, when I moved to Ateneo, it was like so hard. I mean, I took tutorial lessons every day for how many years, right? I mean, I did that with Julia
Me.
and yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
that was so part of my study habits. And then when I moved to Ateneo, it just didn't make sense anymore for me to do
Mhm.
that. And then so it was like in my last year of high school, I had to really learn how to just become a whole another type of student. And actually I learned to appreciate Ateneo's education so much. So that
Mm-hmm.
was really interesting.
How was your experience, Nick, like transferring from Davao to Canada, like school wise?
School wise, oh, I first of all, I think just moving to Canada in general,
Mm-hmm.
like when I look back now, the way I responded to it was almost like just by numbing myself to the idea of moving, sort of like a
Yeah.
self-preservation thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it as like that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Even though, like in hindsight, like yeah, it's a big deal to
Move.
move to a place and not know
Yeah.
anyone really.
Anyone.
But yeah, I just like just let things happen as they happened. Um, but the one thing that I was nervous about, like low key, high key, was school.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for some reason, like the thing that comes to mind when I think of like high school in North America is
Yeah.
Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
And the
gosh.
because it came
clicks.
out in what 2007, 2008. So it was just like fresh in my mind. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
people getting thrown in trash cans or eating or getting a wedgie. Like, oh my gosh, like is that something I have to worry about? Getting shoved in a locker. Yeah. And I had this like I really pictured school here to be like in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Now maybe I'll have a hard time that people will bully me or I'll be like eating my lunch
In
in the
the
Bathroom
bathroom
toilets.
stall.
stall.
Yeah.
But it was totally not like that at all. Um I'm not sure if I can speak to like other experiences that people have, but I was really lucky because the city that we moved to is predominantly Asian.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't
Ah.
like that much of a culture shock.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, from day one at my school, uh, I met like other Filipinos and just a lot of just friendly people overall. Some of whom like I'm still friends with today. Uh, yeah, so it was in general a really positive experience starting in a new school. I remember thinking, oh, like I can reinvent myself here or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
have you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
felt like
Yeah.
you like Jules? You've transferred schools. Are you also
For
like
sure.
game? Like, I'm gonna be a new person here.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's exactly what I did, I think, after Kulahio to Davao Crescent.
Yeah,
Because it's like grade school, mindset, and then high school. And I'm in a different school and nobody really
yeah.
knows me there. So I was like, this is time to reinvent myself.
Yeah.
So who
Right?
I
was
love
Julia
that.
in high school? What was your new persona?
That's true.
I think I was extroverted before. Unlike
Oh
Oh
my
Nick.
god, yeah, you
yeah.
were.
I was
You
super
like were friends with
extroverted before.
everyone, actually.
Yeah, how did I do that? Ew. I thought of
Like
my
she would be the type of person like during lunch, because in Stella you can actually go out and have lunch like outside.
Mhm.
Like she would like bring like her whole
Random
posse of
people.
like whoever to like
In Stella?
Yeah, no, like
yeah.
the
Oh my
office.
gosh, Jules. Where were
Yeah, because
we?
like there was once there
Not
was a
We were having
invited.
lunch. We were having lunch in our in our own homes.
We were having lunch with our Lola. Meanwhile, Julia.
because that's where I have my lunch. And then I think that started when I saw this one student eating alone. And then I was like, "Oh, are you okay? Like, do you want to come with me to lunch?" And then she's like, "Oh, okay." And then I think she thought like to the calf or something. I
Coming to
randomly
my
just stuck her.
car.
Yeah. And then random people asked me if they could come, and I was like, "Sure." So we'd always at one point we were always late, like after lunch, because we'd play. There were like 10 of us at one point eating
My
at my
gosh.
mom's office for lunch.
That's
And
like a
Julia
then
the
third of a class,
extrovert.
Jules.
what?
That's
I'm
one
like,
third of a class.
yeah, I know. That's why the teachers were concerned at one point. Because one of the students that were with me, their mom was a teacher, and she was
Oh.
oblivious to the whole idea that her son is not in school eating lunch. So yeah, that was so funny. I don't know. Yeah, I think up until high school I was extroverted. So
I remember me and Marga being invited to your Sweet 16, and like
Oh my
so many people
God.
were there.
Oh my
Like your
God.
friends from Stella, your friends from
Colegio.
Colegio,
And
your
then
best.
Davao Christian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I'm
many
trying to remember
people.
her 16th birthday. Which one was this? What was the theme?
This was
Is this
in
the one at
where
White House?
No, that was the
this
18th.
was the yeah, that's my 18th.
Okay.
This was the one in now. It's that place.
Yeah.
Happy,
Oh,
Yeah.
happy something? Happy
Yummy.
chicken? Yummy chicken.
I
Yummy.
Yeah.
have no
Just yummy.
idea what
Okay.
it
I'm having like block. I can't. But that must have
I
been so
remember
interesting.
Marga was like, we're Julia's oldest friends. We have to make this party fun. When the
Yeah,
music
no,
comes
'cause
on,
people
we
were
dance.
dancing.
Yes, that would
People-
be me.
They were too shy to like converse and like
You're like, no, we
branch
got
out and know
this.
people.
Yeah.
Marga
No, 'cause
got
I
it. I
told
was like,
Like, come on, guys,
I told
let's
Morg,
do
I was like,
this.
Morg,
Yeah.
help me be the life of the party. And then she did just that. And everybody started dancing.
Marga
That
was
was
like
so fun.
pulling me to dance. She was like, come on, Erin, let's
Everyone!
make this
She was
fun. I
pulling
was like,
random people to
do I
dance.
look
I
like
love
I
her for that.
dance in
I
parties?
love you for that.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I can't, but I can definitely see myself doing that. I can't
Yes,
remember.
catch Marga on a dance floor. If there's a dance floor,
She'll be there.
Marga
Marga
gets
for
low. Like Marga has
Yeah.
fun.
yeah. There are clips of Marga dancing with our titas. Like,
Yeah, I remember
All
18th
ages.
birthday. I remember 18th birthday of Julia, and my
Oh my gosh.
was on the
Yeah,
dance. Was like, come on, Marga, let's dance, and then the mom of Julia was also like really into it, like start of the
Yeah,
party
we were
pa
like
lang.
the four of us in the dance floor.
Yeah, and then I remember fell over me.
Yeah, we had to rescue.
And I was like, oh, I was wearing a tube top, the gown right there. I was like, ooh.
That's so funny. It was only you, right? In my debut. Erin was in
Yeah.
Manila and Annika was
Yeah.
still in Canada. But I think your
Yeah.
family was there, Nick.
yeah, they were. They sent
Yeah.
in
Your
I-
sister was there too.
somewhere around here are photo booth pics of my dad and my sister at your
Oh
party.
my gosh.
Which is like when I came across it, I'm like, this is the randomest thing. It says like it's both of them. Where am I?
I know. They're your representatives, Nick.
Yes. Thanks for inviting them. You're the
So many
only one of
interesting
the four
people
of
that day.
us to have a debut.
I didn't even want one. That was the funny
I feel-
thing.
I feel like we're all not debut people.
Yeah, I really wasn't. I was so
I had like
stressed the
a-
whole night.
I'd like a chill Newman.
Chill
Were you guys
Numa.
there? Were you guys there? No, you guys weren't
No.
there.
Was this the pizza cake?
Yeah, pizza cake. So
Yes.
the Erin's
okay, I
Erin's sister made my 18th birthday cake.
Wait, this is so funny. She made mine.
Oh my god.
remember.
I didn't know. What?
Yeah, your sister
don't
made
know
my debut
this.
cake.
It was a good cake. It was a good cake.
It was good. Oh my god, I had red velvet. That was the best.
It was
I wasn't in
chocolate.
any of these.
No,
This
but
time
it's definitely
we
really
were
fun.
in college now, huh?
Yeah, we were in college.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Yeah.
second year college.
I rarely went home during college. So
Really?
like, yeah, I didn't go
Like-
home for Julia's debut.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did.
wow.
I think I did go home for like 2 years.
I go home
Or a
during
year.
like summer break or Christmas break.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't even go home for Christmas break, Jules?
I think they went to Manila.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Wow.
think what was really
College.
interesting was like during college, because like I think Erin, Julia, and we were in Manila, and it was so funny because we were there. We weren't necessarily seeing each other, but we were like I think the only times we'd actually see each other is like in Davao. Davao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd
That
see
was
each other
funny.
more in Davao than in Manila.
Because
Oh, so
Grab
in
and Uber was just too
college.
expensive back then.
Yeah, in college too, we also went to different schools.
Yeah. All
Our
right. Oh my
paths have
gosh.
really not like crossed much until
Yeah, because ever since we were kids, we would like say we'd go to the same school together forever, like until college,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
right? But we'd also like daydream going to school and going to college in another country.
yeah, like in
I
the
think I remember
US
having that. Yeah, having that
or
contract. Yeah.
Oxford
that
or
apartment.
Yeah.
Harvard.
Oh my gosh.
Like totally spies.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I feel
So
like
college, like we really didn't talk, huh?
I don't think we did for the first 2 years at all.
Yeah.
Right? Like at all.
yeah,
I
I
feel
think
like we met up when Annika would come visit.
in
Yeah.
the first 2 years of college. I don't think I
No.
visited until you guys were second year.
Yeah, much later.
I think it took
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Annika to come back for us to
I
actually
know,
start,
you're really the
say,
glue,
okay,
Nick.
let's meet.
Because it's always so fun. I find that I talk about memories the most with you guys because we have so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
it's like
True.
there's so many different moments in time wherein like those lost years or whatever that we didn't actually get to really see each other. And I think like we just started actually today being able to like notice certain
During COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you know, like we started like getting to know little bits. And I mean, I guess that's also why we're doing this, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
I think it started though around the time when Annika came to visit earlier this year. Like
That's
that's
true.
when we
Yes.
started talking to each other so much.
Yeah. Oh my
Mm.
gosh, yes.
Like
We
in
became
our
so
in our
clingy.
Viber group or like Instagram chat group.
It's been popping, guys. It's been popping since the day Annika came. I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh. And then when COVID started, like it was a mess. And like we'd call each other every weekend and just
Yeah.
like talk or like play games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun. I love it.
I think what's really funny is that it took like this whole pandemic for us
To
to
bring us all together
realize,
again.
hey, it's not that hard actually to talk to each
Yeah.
other.
Yes.
And-
Okay.
I mean,
Can I
I
just-
feel like
Yeah.
it was so different before.
Can I
This
just
is
say,
the
like-
internet generation. Why
Yeah.
didn't we talk?
We're getting with the program. But yeah, before this, like I am really not a fan of FaceTime or Messenger. I think that's why like I prefer in person. So whenever
Yeah.
I'm back is when like, oh, we'll really catch up on like what
Yeah.
we missed out on. You're so right now the pandemic is forcing us to like because there's
Check
no
in.
other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to check in on each other. This is when we all I think need each other most and like others
Yeah,
get to-
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah able to benefit from like
Friendship.
this friendship because no matter how much time passes like I find that you guys are the easiest to talk to like
Yeah, it's like that's
we can
funny
just
though.
pick
'Cause-
up right where we left off.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Even
So
if
I'm
it's
Yeah.
like
glad
2
that we're
years
doing
ago.
this basically.
It's really
You
just
have
an
the
excuse for us
obligation
to be
now,
able to really
guys.
talk to each other more regularly.
Yeah.
This long distance friendship a shot talaga.
Mhm.
Wow.
You know.
Shoot your shot. Okay. No, but for real, I mean, I think this is really great. And as mentioned by Erin, we actually have the Halloween episode last week. So we're very excited for this. And thank you so much for kind of being part of this reminiscing. Definitely, this was so unfiltered. But as mentioned, we just talked about like um, who we actually are. We wanted to introduce ourselves, like kind of give you some insight to how far back this friendship has, you know, gone from birth to crashing parties and all of these weird, definitely faded memories of how we truly met with each other. And I think that's really going to be interesting moving forward, being able to connect the dots and just the strings in time, you know. So thank you so much for that. And we'll definitely be uploading more soon. Does anyone else here want to chime in on that?
Nope. I have nothing more to say. Thank you.
Full send.
Full
The
send.